So as 2023 gets underway, a lot of the major guitar manufacturers and some of the boutique ones are starting to roll out their new model lines for 2023. So I thought it'd be a great idea to go shopping for a new guitar on Craigslist. Yeah, Craigslist. So, how's it going today? I'm this guy. I thought I would try something new today. I'm just kind of chilling here in the basement studio. I live in Canada, north of Toronto, and it's kind of cold today, so sometimes it's nice just to chill in a warm studio, see what's up around the world. I got my good friend Bigsby hiding behind me, and we're going to take a look at some guitars today. Now, buying used gear, there's a lot of places where we can buy with some sort of confidence. I mean, there's always a little risk involved, I guess, but things like Reverb, right? You've got vendors who have, there's a rating system, so it gives you some confidence that you're going to get what's been advertised. And if there's a problem, there's some recourse. eBay has had that rating system. A lot of retailers have used market. You'd never sit still. A lot of retailers have used marketplaces. Again, you have that confidence, right? If you buy it from a known brand, a known company, there's some recourse if something goes wrong. Which begs the question is, why do people still sell things on Craigslist? I always think of Craigslist, I don't know, it's not something that ever appealed to me, but I feel like if I have to go to somebody's house to check out a piece of gear, especially someone that I met on Craigslist, I think I'd have to bring a really big friend with me just to make sure I'd be okay, because I don't know, some of those places you go in, I don't know if you're going to come out. Well, it seems like there's some interesting things out there, so why don't we go from Toronto, Canada, all the way to Anchorage, Alaska. All right, so first up, we've got a Travis Bean TB1000A guitar for $8,500. Now, I'm not familiar with Travis Bean. Now, this seller is not giving a lot of information. It's got the model number, original case, $8,500. Phone calls only, emails will not be responded to. But there's no phone number here. Okay, well, maybe he doesn't want to sell it, or I'm just missing it. Anyways, so I just wanted to look up Travis Bean because I'm not really familiar with this model. And there's one here it's a 1976 Travis Bean for $10,482. But I'm curious about the specs. So this one looks similar. Can't say it's exact for sure, but similar model number. Travis Bean TB1000S from 1976, solid aluminum neck with Travis Bean humbuckers mounted to the neck as it extends into the Koa body. So let's just compare that to this one. So it looks like it could be similar if this is Koa. This one has more of a shiny finish on it, but look at that headstock. I have a nice close-up here. All right, so an aluminum neck, which obviously extends through to the headstock, that runs through the body, and it's saying that the pickups are mounted on this aluminum neck, which is mounted inside this Koa body. Interesting. There's the original case. Definitely something like this you'd want to play it, but that's when you're buying online. Well, if you're in Anchorage, Alaska, this guy wants a phone call. $8,500 for a guitar that I've never heard of before, but it sounds like there's a lot of craftsmanship in there. So if you're in the market for a Travis Bean TB1000A guitar and you've got a plane ticket to Alaska, well, we've got one waiting for you. So I'm excited about this next listing, but I'm just as confused about it. It says Van Halen locker opened. Did they have a locker in Alaska? Did he open the locker in Los Angeles and ship it all to Alaska? I'm not really sure, but we've got what looks like some guitars here. Is this a guitar or a poster? I can't really tell. Multiple guitars, shirts, posters, an award, another guitar, Sammy holding one of his favorite shirts. Anyways, why don't we read the listing here? So we've got Cabo Wabo Katina shirts, guitar straps, very rare bottle number 1 of Cabo tequila. Belt buckles, tequila aging barrels, 24 karat gold, Cabo Wabo Charm, Cabo Wabo Charm, MFG, and Cabo. MFG usually stands for manufacturing. I'm not really sure what that is. Van Halen Cabo Wabo hats, limited edition USA custom shop Magnum guitars, much more on sale. Now this guy's saying he's in Juneau, Alaska. Did all of this stuff, I'm not sure if it got shipped up there or he's going to send you back down to Los Angeles. I'm not really sure. I'm very confused by this ad. But there's your Van Halen content in Anchorage, Alaska. Well, sorry, Juneau, Alaska. And I guess you're just going to have to contact this vendor if you're interested in some Cabo Wabo paraphernalia. All right, up next, we've got an orange Rocker Verb 50 Mark III. Now, here's an example. of something that seems underpriced. $1,500 for a Mark III Orange Rock Reverb. If this was available right now when it was in decent condition, I'd probably buy it. Now, I compare this to other prices. This amp is probably worth at least $2,000, $2,500. I'd say at least, if not more. Perhaps there's not a market for orange amps in Big Lake, Alaska. I'm not sure, but what's he saying about it? Orange Rock Reverb 50, Mark III, 50 watts of tube power, very low hours, has never been pushed to even half volume, comes with a dust cover. There are some demo and review vids on YouTube, blah, 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 blah. Well, I don't know. This looks like a really good deal, but I think shipping it from Alaska might cost you the difference. But if you happen to be in Alaska, we've got an Orange Rock Reverb 50 Mark III on sale for $1,500. It's a good deal if you can get it. All right, so what do we got next? Oh, look at this thing. Wow. What is this? This is a Neil Moser Morpheus #1 left-handed 10-string guitar. So I wasn't sure who Neil Moser is, so I looked it up, and it looks like he was a luthier for BC Rich, and he's a well-regarded or highly regarded luthier. I'm not sure where he's based, but handcrafted guitars in the United States. So $4,500 for a custom-made Neil Moser Morpheus left-handed guitar. It's left-handed, maybe that's why it's only $4,500, but let's take a look at this thing. So this 10-string, all right, so what it looks like is the top 4 strings has a second string, and you tune that from behind the bridge. Interesting, but look at this, very cool. It's autographed, it's Morpheus #1. Not #2, but #1. I guess that was when it was made, 2004. Pretty crazy headstock, so you can definitely see the BC Rich influence here. It's got a custom case. It would need a custom case with a shape like that. Can you see me playing one of these things? I don't know, $4,500. You'd have to really love this thing, and you'd have to be left-handed, and it's in Alaska, so you might be able to haggle with him. I don't know, maybe. Though, interesting guitar. Moving on. What the hell is this thing? A 1980s Mellow Bar 10-string steel guitar. How do you play that thing? Does Gibson know about this? So I guess you kind of... All right, see it. Okay, so you can stand up playing it. So if you are a pedal steel player and you want to look like you're playing an Explorer, you need a Mellow Bar. I wonder if Gibson has seen this. Maybe it's part of one of their lawsuits. This is a very, very, very interesting looking instrument. There's just something not right about it. It's kind of cool, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. Well, I don't play pedal steel, so it would be a non-issue for me, but interesting. Well, Mellow Bar steel, how much do you want? $1,200. He's in Eagle River, Alaska. Again, is there a big market for Mellow Bars in Alaska? Well, keep an eye on this listing and you could find out. My dog is snoring. I don't know if you can hear it. Anyways, next we've got a neon pink Dean Custom Zone guitar. Well, it actually looks like a bass guitar. So what's the deal with this thing? Other than being pretty hideous and all pink. Good Care just got full Christmas present and then lost interest in playing. But my loss, your gain. No gig bag, just guitar. No matter if it great, clean action, good sound. Look it up if you want. Great English, Mr. Whoever you are. $240 to $200. So you can haggle him down. Or does he want you to haggle him up? He's in Anchorage. It's neon pink, and it can be yours for somewhere between $240 and $200. He just got it for Christmas, and he's already selling it. So I think he's motivated. What do you think? All right, I'm in the mood for one more. How's this going? I don't know. We're still working this out. Anyways, we've got a 1981 Dean ML USA for $1,500. Now, American-made Deans of this variety can be upwards of several $1,000s, and this is a 1981. Is that a model number? I don't know Dean very well. I'm assuming it was made in 1981. You Dean players will have to let me know in the comments. But what's he saying about this one? 1981 Dean ML Standard player-grade guitar, lots of bumps, bruises, rash. I think it's called Character. That's right, Character. Has had a headstock repair professionally done. Had a top mount tremolo on it at one time. No routing done. Back to hardtail now. No issues with playability at all. Dimes LL had 12 headstock repairs. 12. This one's only had one. So Dimebag only had 12. This one only had one. So 11 to go. Ebony fretboard, abalone dots, frets in excellent condition, original DiMarzio SD pickups, OHC, original hard shell case, OHSC. It's included. You can call or text for more information. So let's check this out. So if you're looking to get your Dimebag on and you want lots of buckle rashes, headstock repairs, dents, bruises, well, I'd be a little leery of a headstock repair. You want to know that thing was repaired properly, so you definitely want to check it out. You're not going to want to get this guy to ship it to you. I mean, $1,500 for American-made Dean of this particular variety wouldn't be such a bad deal, but that headstock repair is really key. You got to be really careful with those. Some people say a proper headstock repair will make a guitar stronger, will make it stronger. Apparently it does with Gibsons. But you need to know that repair was done properly. It's a cool guitar. I've never played one. I certainly would have fun with this. But if you're in the market for a Dimebag Darrell style Dean ML, American made, $1,500. Pretty good deal if it's in good condition, but I'd be worried about that headstock, and also it had a top mounted tremolo that's gone. It's now, I don't know, they've messed up with this guitar. I don't really know, but you'd have to try it. But he's all the way in Alaska, so if you plan to be there for the weekend and you're interested in this guitar, well, there you go. Well, I think I've seen enough, and I think Bigsby has had enough of me, but let me know what you think about this. Should I go shopping around the world for more guitars? If it's something you're interested in, let me know in the comments. That's what the comment section is for. If you did like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell. If you really want to support this channel, I've got a ton of links in the description. I've got affiliate links to the gear that I use and other essentials for your studio, for your guitar gear. It's all in the description. I'm on Patreon. I've got merch. All helps the channel, and I really appreciate that. But the most important thing is to check out another video. I've got one waiting for you right here. And remember, you don't need a band to rock and roll. I look forward to seeing you again in another video.